Hi everybody, I guess you're wondering why I'm showing you two ceramic Bulldog bottoms. Coming to you from Collectibulldogs, I thought we'd talk a bit about Bezic today and how Bezic was taken over by Royal Dalton in the 1950s. So here I'm showing you what would have been the takeover time. Here you can see we have the Royal Dalton stamp, and over here you can see we have a really clear Bezic stamp. And if I set these dogs up, just like me, you'll be like, they're exactly the same. How can two dogs have two completely different makes or owners? If we look at the dog behind him, it's the same. So he was made by Will Dalton, and all these would have been after the buyout. So John Bezic started making pieces in the 1900s. His Bulldog pieces included the Bashford. The Bashford comes in brown and white and white with a brown spot, so there's different rarities. The Buson, you can find these anywhere. There's so many being made, and there's quite a few copies out there as well. I'm not sure why people copy them, because they're not really worth much. So that's the Buson. And if we come down here, we can see these little puppies. Well, when Will Dalton took over the factory and John Bezic's work, they created this pair of puppies instead. So here's the difference in sizes and the quality. Not so much the quality, but the look. A lot of people would say that the smaller set do look like Bulldogs more than the taller set. And then he also made a single. I'm not quite sure if John Bezic, the company Bezic, made the father and son, or if Dalton made this. Here's a Bezic. I like to call it a soap dish, but it actually looks like it used to be an ashtray with the rivets there. But I imagine it would look really nice in a bathroom with different soaps or potpourri in it. And then you've got the Caligas. So this piece here is, if you remember, Sheraton Simpson, they commissioned a piece for Caligas. Well, Royal Dalton did the same. They got 3 of their pieces, stuck them on a board and said, there you go. That's similar to the Caligas advert. John Bezic sold his company in the 1950s. Even Royal Dalton was bought out at some point, most probably by Moorcroft. There is quite a bit of a history behind ceramics that does go back over 200 years with buyouts and changeovers. If you look at who owns what now, you'll find that the person or the brand name isn't the person who's paying the bills or that owns the company now. Let us take you somewhere peaceful, where all the worries from the day gently drift away. And this is how the Bezic collection was transitioned into Royal Dalton. Royal Dalton didn't carry on with any of the other pieces, like this special piece here, the Sailor by the Pond. I think there was only 400 made of these pieces. I think this piece is 49, and there's 2 other pieces as well. This piece has a different stamp, so the better the quality, the better the stamp. But all the pieces are stamped, even if it's tiny. Bezic is still very popular, especially in auction houses, and some Bezic pieces do better than Royal Dalton, Royal Derby, Crown Devon, and a few other makes, English makes, sorry. It would be great to see all these one day in auction for my daughters, all 5,000, 6,000 pieces of them, and see what people think. I'm not sure anyone wants 6,000 Bulldogs, but we'll have to see one day. So yeah, if you do your research, you'll see that certain companies own other companies were bought out in certain years, and it's a mismatch now of who owns what. But I'm pretty sure Moorcroft and a couple of other international companies are at the top of the pecking order when it comes to Wells ceramics now. Royal Dalton have since come out with pieces that do look like this fella, but he's wearing a hat and a bow tie. He comes in black and white and also in red. So they have kept up with certain pieces. And because they don't make them themselves now, I think Ceramics UK make them. So if you did want one, just look up Ceramics UK Bulldogs and you'll see what selection they've got. So that's the Bezic transition. Thank you very much for taking time, and please like, well, thanks, whichever one you want to press, and please share. Peace.